Hey guys, MotorCarNut, and today we're going to be servicing a rear differential slash Haldex unit. It's the part-time all-wheel drive for the rear on a VW Volkswagen 4Motion or an Audi Quattro. A couple of other cars have this unit in there, but they may be different depending on the make. A Volvo has them, Mercedes has them, but we're focusing on the VW and the Audi with the 4Motion and Audi Quattro. Now, obviously, it's out of the car, but I'm going to show you how to service a couple of components on it. You got your axles here. The front of the car is this way. Drive shaft is there. You go look underneath the car. I'm going to identify some components for you. This is the Haldex. This is the computer module right here. Now, it has two different types of fluid. It has the gear oil and has the Haldex fluid. This is your fill level, okay? And down here, it looks like a regular bolt, but that's your drain. That's for the Haldex unit. Then you look on this side, you're going to see your fill and your drain, the rear gear oil. Okay, those are those locations. Okay, so now we'll spin it around. And now this is the passenger side of the car. Underneath, this is the pump for the clutches, and this is a filter. We're going to take them out. These things you can service and clean. Keep your car running properly. All right, so first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take the pump off and show you the screen in there, and I'm going to take the filter off too. You're going to need a Torx. I think this is a Torx 25. Yep. Is this a 25? Yes, Torx 25. All right, I'm going to take them off and we'll take it from there. Now, before taking off the pump, you're going to have to take off the wiring. Okay, so the easiest way to do that is to take the control unit off, which has two Torx 25. Okay? You're going to take it and you just press it out. Well, that shouldn't have went like that, but this is just that just goes in there like that. And it's going to hang because it's going to have a connection that goes to the car's computer. And then this plug is for the pump. And it's going to have little supports here, little clips, harness clips. You got to take that one out, and you're going to have one over here. It's already off, but it was over here. So you can take this off to take the pump out. So the easiest way, like I said, you're going to drop it, then you unplug it from the control unit, put the control unit on the side. This way you can push this over, because don't forget, this is very close in the car. Okay, there's a heat shield right around here, so it's a little tough to get to. Okay, now we're going to take the pump off. And then you just pry it out. Now you see the color of this fluid? It's black and burnt. This Haldex unit is destroyed. All right, somebody towed I have a video, they towed an all-wheel drive car with two wheels on the dolly and the back wheels on the ground. And without the pump moving, because the car's not on, it destroyed all the clutches in here. But anyhow, when you take your fluid out, it's supposed to be nice and like a light tan, like a beer color, like an amber color, nice, or clear, not black and brown like this. So now, of course, like I said, you have to release the wiring over here. Okay, and then the unit comes out. Now, this is a screen. All right. They don't look too bad, even though it's dark and dirty. But this screen, you can take those two, I got to see what kind of Torx those are, and to take the screen out, okay? Let me see what size that is. A Torx 10, and then you take the screen out. It has like a little dowel in here. Actually, the dowel stuck on there. And that's the screen. You can clean that up, a little carburetor cleaner. Same thing in here. This is the pump outlet. You can clean this whole inlet, actually, clean it all up. Okay. The O-rings, you could reuse them if they don't leak. They probably have a kit. If they have a kit, check the kit before you do this job. But if these O-rings, every time you disturb an O-ring, you're supposed to replace it. But most of the times, if it's clean and they still, they can still seal properly, it's fine. But it is good practice to replace them. Okay, so now we're going to take the filter out. You take off these Torx 25s and you slide out the filter. Again, this is totally burnt. Yours hopefully won't look like this. I mean, the filter is black, but the oil is disgusting. Okay, and here's the filter. Gotta look. I believe this is replaceable. You clean it all out in here. Again, yours is not gonna look like that. Okay, so you got your new filter. You put your new filter in there. Again, you got your O-rings. Hopefully, maybe there's a kit for this. I'm gonna look and see if there is, and I can put a link on that. All right, and once you put the new filter in there, the O-rings, you tighten it up. Same thing with the pump. You clean the screen. You don't have to buy a new screen unless it's ripped. All right, or if you're replacing the pump, it's the same thing to take it out. You put this back in there, Torx 10s. You slide it back in. Your pump is done. Make sure your electrical connection goes into the module right there, and that takes care of the Haldex unit. Okay, the filter, 2 filters. You got the filters and the oil and the pump. Okay, and now the differential. I'll show you how to do that too. Okay, again, you always take out the drain plug first. This is for the Haldex unit. All right, and there's your fill. You fill it up until it overflows. It's about one liter, a little more than a quart, until it flows out. Again, here's your fill and your drain. Crack the fill first, so you crack the you crack the drain first. Oh, I hear so. Boy, this is leaking out like crazy. All right, let me stop this for a minute. Oh, sorry about that. I do everything live here. It leaked all in the back. Anyhow, I'm sorry. You crack the fill first, because if you crack the drain and you can't get the fill open, you're in trouble. You crack the fill first, okay? Then you crack the drain it out, and you fill it up. It's the same thing. It's about, I believe it's a 1 1/4 quarts until it comes out of the overflow here. All right, and then now you got both fluids changed, pump screens changed, the filters changed or cleaned, and the control unit, I'll show you what it looks like. This is it again. The bigger plug goes to the computer in the car. That smaller one goes to the pump. And there's the other connector right there. Okay. And this is the control unit. And that's a service on the VWs, Audis, with the Haldex units like this, 4th generation. It's really not that hard to do. A lot of people, they don't know that it has fluid in here. They think it's just a differential, but there is fluid in here too. Different type of fluid. Okay? All right, guys. MotorCarNut, any questions, leave them below. I'm going to see if there's a link for the kit. I'm going to put it in the description what the kit is and the fluid type. Okay? I'll put that in the description. I don't know right offhand because I'm just doing the video right now. I don't have the computer in front of me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate watching. Please subscribe. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.